Hey guys, it's Miss Marnon. So it looks like you need a little bit of help with probability. So let's first go over some vocabulary. The probability of an event, is a number between 0 and 1 that measures the chance that the event will happen. So it has to be a number between 0 and 1. So that could be a fraction, that could be a decimal, or that could be a percent. So we do the probability of an event. It's the number of, you could say, desired or wanted outcomes divided by the number of total outcomes. So if you think about that, if I have 26 letters in the alphabet and I pick one, that's 1 out of 26, or 1 divided by 26. The most I could pick would be 26. 26 divided by 26 is 1. And then, or I could pick 0. 0 divided by 26 is 0. So it's always going to be between 0 and 1. And that's where this thing called a probability scale or probability line comes in. If the probability is 0, it's impossible. If it's 1, it's certain. So it's definitely going to happen. If it's 50%, 0.5, or 1/2, that means it's an even chance. So it could happen or couldn't. It's right in the middle. Then you have unlikely is between 0 and 0.5, and likely between 0.5 and 1. So you can see them as fractions, percents, decimals, but they all mean the same thing. So 1/2 is the same as 50%, is the same as 0.5, 1/4, 25%, 0.25. So a random means that the selection is random. That means each choice has an option of being selected. So it's really anything could happen. Sample space is all of the possible outcomes, but I want to look at this first example with Ricky. So Ricky bought a giant box of animal crackers. Using the data set, calculate the following probabilities for the next animal cracker he selects at random from the box. So the probability of a lion. So actually all at the bottom here I have here. So we know that the total is 20 and there's only 2 lions. So our probability will be 2 out of 20 for the lion. So you can write as a fraction 2 out of 20, which would simplify to be 1/10. Or we could write that as 0.10, or that's 10%. Probability of monkey. So if I come here and I look for the probability of a monkey, that's 4 out of that total 20. So we can do the same thing where we can write it as a fraction, 4 out of 20. That would simplify to be 1/5, or 0.2, or 20%. Here's one that's a little bit different, penguin or camel. So if we look at for a penguin or a camel, that means it could be a penguin, which we have 3 penguins. And then we have 1 camel. So it's going to be the same. We add the 3 and the 1 together, 4 out of 20, just like the monkey. So I'm going to just go right ahead and put 20%. We have probability of a rabbit. So if I look here, I actually don't have any rabbits. So that's 0 out of 20. It's never going to happen. It's just 0. So that's our little intro to help us with some probability problems.